Hello there and welcome to the Titanfall Beta. My name is Chipden and I would like to share with you a quick showcase of one of my initial rounds of attrition. The game itself is smooth and pleasantly playable and the graphics are shiny and crisp. Play movements and parkour in general seem to flow together pretty well and I did not notice any glaring inconsistencies or bugs. That said, I do have a few gripes with the game. I'll start small and work my way up. Firstly, Smart Lock Pistol. For a game where most of the infantry based combat seems to take place at close to mid-range, having a weapon that automatically locks onto enemies and kills them in one single mouse click is incredibly overpowered however you look at it. It even indicates cloaked enemies for you, and in the fact that it locks on whilst cloaked and while sprinting, allowing you to stop sprinting long enough to snap off a killing shot, and you start to wonder what the devs were thinking when they implemented it, as it pretty much removes any skill component in having to aim with any semblance of precision. Map movement for Titans. On the whole this isn't so bad, but it feels like as soon as there are more than a couple of Titans spawned, it suddenly becomes very difficult to navigate around the narrow roads due to colliding with friendly Titans. Whilst it's understandable from a design standpoint, when combat is taking place in one place in the map only, as it so often seems to, then it gets very crowded suddenly, and it almost becomes preferable to dismount and fight on foot. Titan fistfights. It seems like when you're outmatched by an enemy Titan and close to death, you can often take them with you by closing them to distance and beating them to death with your fist, probably due to mutual knockback when melee hits connect. I feel like the punch should either do less damage or have a longer cooldown. Now for what in my opinion is the biggest letdown, and it has several aspects to it, so I'll put this as simply as I can. Player count. 6 players per team, 2 teams, meaning 12 human players per game maximum. For a modern online FPS game, especially on the PC, to have such a low count seems, I don't know, a bit of a waste perhaps? I want to be fighting a moderate to large enemy team of thinking people to get the true feel of an epic fight going on with important shit on the line. Instead, there are 6 each side, and a lot of AI controlled grunts of various flavours, which frankly are pretty useless, but seem to have been placed there to add to the mystique that there is more going on than there actually is. Another form of which are the background explosions and jets flying overhead, none of which have any real impact on the game. Grunt's only real usefulness seems to be as a distraction and farm in order to drop your Titan that much faster. I could honestly find myself loving this game if it wasn't for that last glaring point of dislike. I feel like it won't truly achieve gaming greatness on the scale it's currently set. So those are my first impressions of the game. And please bear in mind that this was the beta, so much can and will change, and that these are simply my thoughts and opinions, so there will be many people who disagree with me and will still love the game for what it is. I'm going to let the rest of the round play out at normal volume so you can get a feel for it yourself and make your own decisions on the points I've made. Thank you for watching.
Crush them big time. Don't let up.
Damage core online. Damage core activated. You now have increased damage output.
Rock and rolling.
Damage core offline.
IMC. There's no way we're losing this fight. Nice moves. Finish the job.
Okay, your fight will be ready in 60 seconds.
Alright, we got what we came for. Awesome work, team. Mission accomplished.
Well done, guys. The IMC are attempting to escape by dropship, but I've marked their extraction points for you. Don't let them get away. The IMC are trying to escape by dropship. I've marked their evac point for you. Take them out before they get away. You're right at the IMC landing. The enemy dropship is here. Take it out.